Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, then thank you for coming back. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name's Alvina, and today's video I'm going to be trying makeup specifically from Sally's Beauty Supply. So I never shop at Sally's Beauty Supply, but then I found the gift card and I was like, you know what, just buy some product and make a video on it. Like, why not? You never hear people really talking about makeup from Sally's Beauty, so I thought that this would be an interesting video, and it was. I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Please consider subscribing if you're not already, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so I have my little bag of goodies right here, and it's full of stuff. So I'm going to save us some time by doing my eyebrows off of camera, and then I will be right back. So now that my eyebrows are pretty much done, I will clean them up at the end. I'm going to jump into priming my skin. So we're going to start off with the Grand Finale 3-in-1 Hydrating Makeup Setting Mist. And I'm literally barely opening it, so I always like to spray it away. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that smells so good. Oh my gosh, that fills and smells so nice. And since I am using a mattifying foundation, I'm gonna be using my favorite Smashbox primerizer on top of that spray, just to make sure that my skin is nice and hydrated before putting on a mattifying foundation. Alrighty, so now I'm going to get started on the eyes. So for the eyes, obviously I'm going to start off with this little eye primer, and I got it in matte because they also had a shimmer primer. I'm trying to open it. Oh, the applicator is really nice. It's kind of like, okay, it smells, I don't like it. I don't like the smell. But anyways, the applicator is very nice. A lip gloss applicator. But I don't know, I'm not really liking that smell, but I mean, we're gonna go with it. So I'm just gonna put some on my finger like that. And as you can see, it does come out white. Okay, so it's very, I think I got a little bit too much. There we go. It feels really nice. Yeah, I don't like the smell. It smells like melted crayon or something. I don't know, I really don't like the scent of it. Hopefully I don't break out to this, because I have super sensitive skin, but we're gonna hope that everything goes good. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see something right off the bat. I don't know how I feel about this product. It does feel a little tacky, not too much, which I can appreciate because I don't like things on my eyes that feel super tacky. However, it doesn't look like it's blending or mixing well with the concealer that I use to clean up my brow. So if you can see right here, like right along here, it looks like it's kind of creasing with the concealer that was there. So to get started, I am going to dive into the eyeshadow palette. So again, here's the palette. So these are the colors here. I think it's very pretty actually. I think it's perfect for every day, or if you're just wanting to add like a little pop of color. So let's get started. So I'm going to just dive right in, and I'm going to use this shade here as my transition color. So now I'm going to go in with the packing brush like this, and I'm going to go in with this orange shade in the bottom right corner, and I'm just going to place that all over my lid. now I'm gonna go back in with that first shade that I took, and I'm going to just add a little bit more of that to my crease again. So now I'm going to go in, take this darker coral color right here, and I'm just gonna use another type of brush, more of like a tapered brush, and I'm just gonna deepen and add some more dimension on the outer portion. And then going back in with the same brush that I was using earlier, I'm just going to go and blend that out. They are very pigmented, as you can see, and they don't have a lot of fallout, which I like. So far, really good. I'm gonna take this color right here, and I'm gonna apply that right in the center. It's definitely there, but I feel like it's not as pigmented as I want it. So I'm gonna try it with my finger. Oh yeah, that's better. That looks really pretty, but I still want it to pop more. I want it to pop even more, so I'm actually gonna just go back into it, and then I'm gonna spray my brush. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this shade right up here. So it's like a really pretty white frosty color. And using my finger, I'm just going to place that right on top of what I just did, just to make it just a little more intensified. Alrighty, you guys, so now I'm going to go back into this first transition shade that I used at top, and taking that on the inner part of my eye. Alrighty, you guys, so I popped on my lashes, and I'm just wearing number 11 by Kiss. Those are some of my favorite lashes for every day, and I am going to jump right on into my skin. So I'm going to be trying out the new, or it's not the new, but it's new to me, the Meet Your Matte Collab Velvet Foundation. I think this foundation was like $16.99 or something. I don't want to say it's very affordable because it's not drugstore prices for sure, but it's not high-end prices as well. So it's like perfect in between prices, and Sally's does have a lot of coupons and a lot of sales. I had a gift card, and it was also my birthday on March 1st. So they sent me like a $10 little birthday, it was like a little birthday gift credit of $10 that I can use in store. Now I don't know for sure that this is my perfect match because I couldn't even try it out, but we are going to make it work. I picked up the shade Honey. Already, I really like the packaging. It's like a super nice frosted glass. It looks very expensive, and it also has a pump, which we all love, and hope that it matches. So I'm going to take a pump on the back of my hand. Yeah, kinda. We'll see. Okay, so I took one pump. It doesn't smell like anything, which is good. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more. I really like the way it feels on my skin. It doesn't feel super thick, even though it looks really thick. It doesn't feel like it's going to be like too much or too cakey. You guys, so far I am really liking this foundation. I don't have a whole lot to cover up other than maybe some redness. I really don't break out, to be honest. I just kind of have a little bit of pigmentation. It looks very soft without it looking like I have a lot of makeup on. So we will see how this wears throughout the rest of the day. I will let you guys know what I think about it in the comment section. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go there and see what I thought about it. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with this one right here. I picked this up. This is the Palladio liquid concealer. I picked mine up in the shade Beige, so hopefully it's a good match. This doesn't smell bad, it just smells like regular concealer. I'm gonna start off with just a little bit before I put too much, and I really hate it. So I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I do feel that it's very sheer. It definitely did help brighten up the eyes, as you can see, but I feel like it's very sheer. It's not as opaque as I was hoping it would be. So as you can see, it definitely did help brightening up my under eye. However, I feel like I could have gone a shade darker or more something with a yellow undertone, just because it is really brightening. It is kind of pretty, honestly, but it's just not my favorite. Alrighty, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go in and try the new Collab Set the Stage Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder, and I got mine in Sand Beige. This powder here, so it comes with like a little puff like usual, and then the little sticker to remove, which is super satisfying. It's my favorite. So I'm actually going to remove my under eye powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the new powder, and I'm just gonna take some into the tab, and I'm hoping to add some color back to my face because I feel like that concealer just completely ruined everything. But I'm going to take some of this with my powder brush. Oh, that's pretty. It's like the perfect match, but it has a really funny smell. What is up with all this makeup smelling weird? Alrighty, so that powder is very pretty. I honestly feel like that so far is my favorite thing that I've tried. So I like the way that it added color back to my face without it being too much. Alrighty you guys, so I had to switch the lighting in my room, and I also had to plug in my camera because my battery was dying. So I finished up the skin. So that's pretty much all I have for the face and the eyes. I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup. So I'm back and I finished up the rest of my face. I just added some highlighter, a little bit of blush, and I'm going to go back into this eyeshadow palette. I actually started recording, or at least I thought I was, but I forgot to hit the record button, so I already got a head start on this eye. But I'm pretty much just taking that minty green shade right there and just popping that on in the inner corner of my eye. This color is insanely pigmented. That's why I picked up too much at first. I didn't know that it was going to have such a good color payoff. I thought I was going to have to wet my brush first, but clearly I don't. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I actually did this look using every single shade in the palette except this one right here. So I really like the way it turned out. I'm going to go in and take this coral, this deeper coral shade at top, and I'm just gonna pack that underneath my waterline. So I'm pretty much finished. I'm just going to do my lips now. So for my lips, I did pick up a lip liner and a lipstick. So I picked up this shade here. It's a really pretty brown tone. It's by the brand Palladio and the shade is Spice. So I think I'm really gonna like this one. I could just tell. Usually I'm really good at just telling if I'm gonna like something, love it, or not care for it. And I feel like I'm actually gonna really like this one. And then this is the lipstick that I picked up. It's a nude, of course. I got it in the shade Nonstop. So it says that it's a matte, well, it's called Matte Addiction, and it says it's a liquid lip color. So it doesn't feel super sticky, which is a good thing, but I don't care for the color, to be honest. Alright, you guys, so I'm pretty much finished. I'm just going to use some of the setting spray, set my face, and then we will move on to the review. Okay guys, so this is the completed look that I came up with. I really like the way it turned out. I definitely found some new favorites that I'm keeping, and I definitely found a few items I did not like at all whatsoever. First thing I'm going to review is this little guy right here. This is the Ardell eyeshadow primer. I liked it a lot actually. So at first, you guys know I didn't care for it. I thought it was going to interfere with my concealer from cleaning out my brows. I didn't care for it at first. I didn't think it was necessary. However, as I continued to do my makeup, I really like the way my eyeshadow adhered to it. So I think that's doing its job. So I'm going to be keeping this for sure. So the next thing that I use is this little eyeshadow palette. You guys, this eyeshadow palette is definitely staying in my collection. I am so happy I got this. The pigmentation in this palette is really good, you guys. I think that this is definitely worth the $14. So this setting spray is definitely staying in my collection as well. I really like it. I love the way it smells. It smells so fresh and clean. I really like the way it's like continuously spraying, and I just love it. So I'm keeping this for sure. So the next item was the foundation. I really love this foundation, you guys. However, the only thing, but it's not even the foundation, it was my mess up. I think I chose the wrong shade. So unfortunately, I am going to have to take her back, but I think I'm going to exchange it with another shade. This concealer, you guys. This concealer is probably the worst concealer I have ever used. Only because when I first applied the first layer of it, it was super bright. So obviously that was my bad. You know, I chose the wrong color, but it was super bright. And not only that, it was very sheer. It wasn't opaque, and it wasn't like a full coverage concealer, or at least a medium buildable coverage concealer. So I don't like that. I can't justify the price for this. Do not ever get this Palladio concealer. Sorry, I really didn't like this. So good. It's so beautiful. It is exactly what it says when it says ultra fine. I definitely am keeping this, and I recommend it to you guys. I also really want to try the translucent one, because that one you could use to set under your eyes. I think with the concealer, I might swap out some products and probably get the translucent if it's in stock. So the next item is this lip liner here. I really like it. She stayed with me. It was affordable. It's a beautiful color and it blended super easily. It's wooden, so I know I could sharpen it and it's gonna last me a very long time. And as far as the liquid lipstick, I don't like it at all. The color is kind of pretty, I'm not going to lie. Now that I have it on, I feel like it is pretty. However, I have so many lipsticks like this in my collection that are half the amount of this, so I'm going to have to take this one back. And that is everything, you guys. So I'm really happy with some of the products, and then as you can tell, there's some that I'm going to have to let go of, but that's okay because that's the whole point of the video. I hope there was something in this video that you guys want to try out. Like, my #1 recommendation would definitely be the powder and the setting spray. Pretty much all I have for you guys today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. I also want to announce, you guys, that I have officially hit 200 subscribers. So I am going to be finally doing my first giveaway for my channel. I want to give back to you guys. I know that some of you are my family and I know that some of you are my friends, but I know that the majority of you guys are people who I don't even know, and you guys don't understand how much that means to me to know that people who I don't even know like literally are waiting and wanting to watch my videos. So thank you guys all so much for all your support. So I'm actually going to be filming a video soon and it's going to come after this one. I'm going to be going over the giveaway rules and also what I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned for that.